my name is Joy, and I'm a volunteer for Bush Wildlife Sanctuary. But today I'm at home in my butterfly pollinator garden, and I'm going to be planting this salvia right here. And what I'm going to do is incorporate some compost into the hole with the salvia to give it some added nutrients and vitamins, all that good stuff that will help it grow. And this compost was created right here on our property from our waste material from the house, like vegetable and fruit scraps, things like that, that can all be composted at home quite easily to create this rich soil for the plants. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I do home composting, how easy it is. Really just 5 minutes a week is all it takes. And in 20 years of composting, I figure I have saved thousands of pounds of organic material from going into the landfill. Because you know, when that stuff goes in the landfill, it never breaks down. It's all in there with plastic and other things that are inorganic. They don't break down because there's no oxygen in the process, and you have to have oxygen. So let's move over to the compost bin, and I'll give you a little bit of a preview on how easy it is to compost at home. Okay, so this is my compost bin that I use at home. It's just an old plastic barrel. Anything would work as long as you're containing the compost. And then see how it has holes in it? That allows the oxygen to get in. So that's a good thing. And I got a top here. So this is the fruit and vegetable scraps that we save in the house. In this plastic container goes in the freezer, or it could go in the refrigerator. So I've got the eggshells, the old vegetable peelings, coffee grounds. These are all good compostable items. Other things that could go in the compost would include dried leaves and pine needles, ashes from the fireplace or fire pit, and sometimes I even incorporate a little soil from out in the yard somewhere. Not always necessary, but just to add another layer. So I'm going to be putting these things in here. It's really very simple. Don't make it complicated. You'll see all kinds of videos and instructions about layering, and you know, you want to have about 50% green material, which would be like the vegetable scraps, and 50% brown material. But it all goes into the same pot, kind of like making a pot of soup. As long as you add the right ingredients and you just keep adding them, it's all going to work out just fine. I also like to add a little soil once in a while, just from the garden, even sand. It's all good. And an important ingredient in this compost is water. So I'm going to water this all in. Not too soggy, but the bottom is open on this bin. So it's got an open top and an open bottom, open to the ground, so it all drains out. This bin is located in the sun because you have to have heat to get all the little worms and microbes working inside there to break down this organic material. To the water, I'm going to stir this up. Helps to incorporate the oxygen. Hello. And now all those little worms and things will be happy, busy, breaking down these organic materials, turning them into rich compost. By the way, it is a misconception that compost is smelly. It absolutely is not smelly. In fact, what I'm smelling now is very fresh and clean earth. It's not a nasty thing at all. Top on, ready to cook. Waste from this friend can go into the compost bin. She just likes to eat hay and grass, so that will compost well. But waste from these characters cannot go in the compost bin. They eat meat, so that's no good for the compost. So a simple way to start composting at home is to simply bury your vegetable, fruit scraps, eggshells, and coffee grinds in the ground, somewhere in your yard. Just dig a hole, put them in there, cover it up, and that's composting. How easy is that to get started? Well, I hope you all have enjoyed this video and have learned a little something about home composting. Do some more research, learn some more about it, but start soon. We need to keep this organic waste out of the landfill, and we can all help. We can all do our part and make every day Earth Day. Thanks for watching.